Good morning to you. You're live with me, Shakeitha Patterson, and it is a happy Thursday. And the scripture for today, which is on the screen, or the inspiration for today, is I let the peace of God rule in my heart, and I refuse to worry about anything. And that's Colossians 3:15. And good morning to you, Sola Gomez. Thank you for joining. I really appreciate you coming on live with me this morning. And I'm gonna try to slow it down just a little pace because I know I just be like, just speeding through. And then for the most part, it's because I don't want to spend a whole lot of time on here because I am on a time schedule. But I'm just gonna kind of slow it down a little bit. Good morning, Penny, my friend. How are you doing this morning? I hope that you are having a great and wonderful morning. If you can for me, hashtag live. I'm really glad that you're here. I see that you pop on and watch some of the little the replay. So I really appreciate you coming on. I thank you for the support. But so get right on into it. I actually have a little checklist. And just kind of want to share what I said, just a little recap on yesterday, and talking about giving gratitude. Matter of fact, having an attitude of gratitude, which is really great. And I did talk a little bit about the coffee, the smart coffee that I was giving away, and that is still up for grabs. If you want some smart coffee, you want to increase your energy, focus, and need help in weight management, aid in weight management, I got free coffee for you. All you got to do is drop it in the comment section and I will get that over to you. And so, as we have on the screen this morning, right next to me, I think it's this way. Yeah, that way. And it says, success is liking yourself, liking what you do, and liking how you do it. So, remember, success is liking yourself, liking what you do, and liking how you do it. And so we're going to move on into the quotes of the day. And as always, I have to do the date. It is, and I was going to say October. It is February the 28th, 2019. We are in the second month and the 28th day of the month, which is the last day of the month. And of course, it is coming to an end, the Love Month and Black History. So again, I really hope that everybody who had events on this month, that they were successful and that you got out of it what you put into it. And so, and if you didn't put too much into it, so I know you didn't get much out of it, but if you put into it, I know you got out of it, got a lot out of it. And that people were inspired and motivated through every event. And so the first quote I have is, perfection is attained by slow degrees. It requires the hand of time. Voluntary. And you know that's funny because I'm like a perfectionist. So that's even in how I even set up these videos. And it does require the hands of time. It does require a slow degree. So the thing is, it can't be sloppy. It has to be right. So of course, if I can't do it right, a lot of times it don't get done. And sometimes, being a perfectionist is really not good because it causes you to procrastinate. So perfectionist have its good points, but it also can have its bad points because it can cause you to become a procrastinator. So, and that's something that we don't want to be, is to procrastinate on anything that we're getting done. So, moving right along to the quote of the day, on it says the quote of the day, but anyway, it says, you can never plan the future by the past. Oh my God. And that is so true. Edmund Burke. You can never plan the future by your past. And the thing is, your past is something that we learn from, and we learn not to do it again. So But you can't really plan your future by the past. And I guess, well, I guess in a sense you kind of sort of can. I mean, because you plan for your future not to go as your past did. But anyway, let's go to the next thing. Uh, love quote. And it says, "Try as you will, you cannot only annihilate the internal relic of the human heart, love." No, you can't. I mean, if you truly love, but then some people probably can annihilate the internal relic of the human heart. I guess if they're evil. But the art quote. Oh, and that was Victor Hugo. And the art quote of the day. Let's see what the artist is talking about. Painting is a source of endless pleasure, but also of great anguish. And that's Balthus. And moving right along because I really didn't get it. Now with the nature code, it says self-defense is nature's eldest law. Eldest law. Self-defense is nature's eldest law. And I guess I can simply agree with that. Nature is the eldest self-defense is nature's eldest law because when we think about nature, it automatically has a self-defense. I mean, so that's John Dryden, and I can't even explain that. But the funny quote of the day is, and let's see if I get it. I hope you guys get it because I never really hardly ever get these. But it says it's time for the human race to enter the solar system. Then Polly. Yeah, whatever. And I didn't get it, and I didn't find it funny. But anyway, that doesn't matter. Maybe somebody else did. But like I said, jokes are I'm the worst at telling jokes, and I'm the worst at getting them. So it had to be like said multiple times before I can even really get it. And then by that time, it's not funny. So let's get into these birthdays today. And the first birthday I have is Rodney Humphreys. He is 52 years young this morning. And, excuse me, Rodney has a birthday fundraiser for Wounded Warriors Project. So if you want to help Rodney in donating to the Wounded Warriors Project, you can look him up, Rodney Humphreys. He on this cool little hat and some shades, and you can go in and donate, or I can actually simply just share it on my page and you can actually donate to his fundraiser. And happy birthday to you, Rodney. And then we got Betty Dixon. Happy birthday to you, Betty. She is 71 years young this morning. And Betty Dixon, it's crazily how I actually met her. And it was really crazy. It was I actually did some work for her, and she found me here on Facebook. So Betty Dixon, she's really, really sweet lady, and I have to tell you about her little dog Rambo. I've never, the work I do, I go into people's homes and I help service their printers, computers, and all that stuff. And I went to her house and she has this little cute little dog. And most dogs, when they come to the door, they bark and just bark, 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 bark. Well, this dog did not bark. Did not bark. And and when I came in the door, he never jumped on me or anything, I mean, that was the most quietest, peacefulest dog that I ever seen. And so I made the statement and I said, this dog, he never barks. She says, and you know what she told me? She says, they only do what you allow them to do. And so this dog was very well trained. And, once I was getting ready to leave, he gets up and he goes to her and she says, you were a good boy. And he rolled over, she rubbed his tummy and he went right back over there. And the whole time he never barked. He just was just happy. And so he just went back over there and sat back down, lay back down. So, and that's a really good point, even in human nature of raising children and is that, and in relationships, we only, you let, they only do, or a person only do, and your children only do what you allow them to do. So that was a message right there. And moving right along to the next birthday, we got Kennedy Gates. Happy birthday to you, Kennedy. Daryl Caldwell, 33 years old this morning. Happy birthday to you. John D, 50 years young. Happy birthday to you. Shelly Hinton, 46 years young. Happy birthday, Shelly. Alexander Torres, happy birthday to you. Eduardo Adino, happy birthday to you. And then we got Ken Wardip Sign, happy birthday to you. And Ken Wardip has a birthday fundraiser for the St. Jude's Children Research. If you would like to help donate toward the St. Jude's Children Research Hospital, please do so. You can find card worded signs somewhere here on Facebook, or like I said, I can share it on my page. And then we have Erica Ann Hernandez, 36 years old today. Happy birthday to you, Erica. And then we have Alicia Hall. Happy birthday to you, Alicia. Happy birthday, you guys. I hope that you get what your hearts desire, even those who have fundraisers. I hope you meet your goal. Some have a $200 goal, and some, well, most of the fundraisers are $200 goals, so let's help them meet their goals. And so just kind of getting back from yesterday, a little recap from yesterday. And I'm not going to go on this checklist, but I talked about the gratitude journal. And here's the gratitude journal that I have. It is the Secret Gratitude book by Rhonda Byrne. I don't know if you can see that. Let me see if I can kind of print it clear. But yes, this is a really nice gratitude book, and I didn't really write anything in it. So, but I did write on a piece of paper before I got the book. So yes, I will be getting back to being writing down what I am grateful for. And the interesting thing is, on this morning, I was talking with my husband, and I was like, hey, what are you grateful for today? And the thing is, and what I appreciate about my husband and what I am grateful for him for, he is grateful for the very little things that people would think is like little minor things, just for the simplicity of, being grateful for, the transitioning of our home, just the small things, just little bitty things, people don't really think about, being grateful for, having a car to get back and forth to work, having a job to be able to, pay your bills, just grateful for the little things. I mean, and it's just like, like the Bible says, he says, if you be faithful of the few things, he'll make you ruler over many. So, when we think about, being in gratitude, having an attitude of gratitude, just think about it. Put down those little bitty things that, that people will say that's little, but you know what? If you can be just grateful for that little thing, and just think about, the bigger things to come that you can be grateful for. So I kind of, really like the idea and of, just simply just being grateful. Uh, and to even talk about, being grateful. So just remember today to be grateful, for the breath of life. And I have to always be grateful for the breath of life, because again, today was not promised to me. And I'm, like I said, this is little, but yes, I am grateful for you guys. You know, I'm grateful for, just being able to get here and to just share. So just be grateful on this morning. Just stay in an attitude of gratitude, and live, you know. So again, I want to thank everyone for jumping on here live with me. And as always, I'm actually over my time. I'm like past my schedule. So, but I hope that, something that was said on this morning that inspired you, that helped motivate you, But always, always stay in the attitude of gratitude and God's happiness in your life. I love you, and I will talk to you soon.